And we're back, guys. Welcome back. Second half of this workout, we're going to follow that same format, 3 exercises at a time. We have 2 separate halves. We're going to go through each circuit 3 times, 60 seconds per exercise there. In this round, you guys will need something that's a little bit heavy, okay? So I'm going to use my heavy bag there. If you guys have some heavier dumbbells, even if you have like a barbell, you could use that as well. Something heavy from around the house there. And what we're going to try and do, this is going to be a front-loaded squat, okay? So you can do this with a dumbbell as well, but what we want to do, we want to get that weight really high, so it's going to change your center of gravity just a little bit. So what that's going to do, having the weight up high and in front of you, it's going to allow you guys to sit back into these ones a little bit better, okay? So when we do them, if you're normally someone who has to lean forward into your squats, on these ones today, if we have a heavy enough weight, we should be able to get that body very upright, okay? So that's always the goal with our squats. We were trying to get your guys' bodies very upright so that chest stays high, so that we can get those quads activated by driving through the heels, okay? So again, when we do those ones, we're gonna bring it up high, we're gonna drive right through those heels, but we're just going to let that butt fall straight down towards the ground as we do them, okay? So that one's gonna be your first one, guys. Your second one, we're gonna go into our windshield wipers. So if you guys need a mat for it, go ahead and grab it. You definitely don't need it though. They feel okay on the ground. Again, we're just gonna go windshield wiper. I always go all the way out to the side with my arms because it stabilizes your core a little bit better. But we're just gonna go rotate down to one side and then do the opposite on the other side, okay? So that's gonna be number 2 for this round, all right? And then your last one, just to get you guys a little bit of hamstring activation there and a little bit of cardio, we're gonna do just the butt kickers, okay? So it's gonna seem like a long 60 seconds doing just your butt kickers there, but that's what we're doing today, guys, okay? That one's gonna be number 3 in that first circuit. Then the last circuit, guys, this one's gonna be a burner here. We're gonna go down to the knees. So when we do these ones, what we're looking for, these are called your prison get-ups. So we're gonna take one leg, we're gonna bring it in front. We want that foot to be in front of that knee that's down there, okay? So we're in a lunge position, and then we're gonna go to that low squat position, okay? And then we're gonna go all the way back down, okay? So we are down in a resting position when we're down on the ground, but we're not gonna stay there, okay? So every time that you guys do this, we're gonna go down. I want you to change directions. So that leg that was just moving, I want you guys to start with that one, okay? So that one's gonna be your first one, your prison get-ups. After that, we're gonna go donkey kick, guys. So push-up position, we're gonna bring the knee under, we're gonna squeeze the abs here, and then we're gonna kick high and squeeze the glutes when we get that leg nice and straight, nice and high, okay? So squeeze those glutes really good. And then your very, very last one, guys, we're gonna have a little combo. It's gonna be 5 jumping jacks. So 5 of your normal jumping jacks, and then we're gonna go 5 of your bounce and twists, okay? A little 80s movement there. Then we're gonna go back to your jumping jacks, and then into your bounce and twists again, okay? So that bounce and twist, the way I do mine, I always think about one hip when I do it, and it helps me through that motion. So I'm gonna twist with one side. Make sure we go both ways equally, but we're gonna focus on one hip. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that'll help you guys get back into your jumping jacks as well, okay? But that's how we're gonna finish it out today, guys. Good luck.